Alright, so we're going to try this a third time. The only reason why we're going to try it again this time is I don't have big ass headphones on now. These suckers. Big Princess Leia cans or whatever you want to call them. They're not bad, but they do hurt my ears, and it turns out that the webcam has a mic built into it, so I'm going to talk in a normal voice and see how well it picks up my voice. Or if I need to have like a microphone on my desk. We're going to just do a really short one here. Right, so what we've got is we're going to do, not that. No, we're not doing that. Anyway, what we're going to do is create a bunch of bulk certificates, or service certificates in bulk. I'm going to use Python for OpenSSL or PyOpenSSL. So in our Docker file, we're going to copy over the host into the data directory, so we're going to be able to override that. It's going to be separate from the code for reasons. The code directory is going to have, a whopping 3 files. It's just the code itself, some globals that you can override in the environment variables via like Docker Compose. We'll get to that in a minute. And the requirements. The requirements are pretty straightforward. It's a whopping 2 of them. Really, I could get rid of this one. It provides a nice easy way to check and see if you're within Docker or not. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, it gives you this. So if you're in Docker, then it does all the moving and stuff. Nice easy way to do it. So this global's py is within the Docker container or image, and it gives you a way to override it because you can set the environment variables. In this case, you'll set country to whatever. Otherwise, if it's not defined, it'll assume that you're going to use US as the variable value. Same thing for all of these other ones. So they all have a default value that will be good enough for testing. Otherwise, if you want your own, you just put your own value in there via the environment variable. Not gonna really get into the code, but it's not too long. It's 171 lines. You can get it. I like that little guy. I lost his button a while back and I'm gonna fix him. Anyway, so the hosts that we're going to create certificates for are these 6 hosts. The first one and the last 3 don't have any sans names. These other 2 do have 3 sans names, and you notice there's an extra space in here. That is intentional, just poops and stickers. There's also a blank line in there just to kind of make sure that you don't get output for no server type deal. Alright, other than that, pretty straightforward. We're going to switch this around. Well, really, we're going to switch it around. Docker, yeah. Whee! There we go. We're going to do Docker build. Actually, you know what? We're going to call it something else. We'll call it BAM Sun 3.0. There we go. Docker build tag BAM Sun read.o. That's already done because I just changed the tag basically. But we'll do a Docker compose. You know what? Let me show you why we're doing it. The output, when the script is all done running, it's going to put the output in our final folder. It's empty right now, which is good. Here's our host that we're going to pass in as input variables. It's defined in the present working directory. In a data folder, there's a file called hosts. It's expecting that path because of this right here is the folder, and in the code, it's kind of hard coded in the path. This is one of the things I got to change right now, but whatever. Anyway, right. So we're gonna exit out of there. We'll do Docker compose up, and it does magic. Hooray! it creates or uses a GUID as a keychain for the entire batch of servers, and then within the container it moves it to a final out. But because we mapped final out, oops, wrong folder. Because we mapped final, we mapped the Docker container final to present working directory final on the host machine. We have final out, and then the output. And the output is an XML and a folder as keys and the requests for that key chain. In addition to that, there's a tar file. The tar file is XML and only the requests. It does not contain the keys because you're not supposed to give people your keys. And if you look at, I don't think I want to do that. I don't want to click that. Look at final out. Into this one. Oh, that's why. Cat 8b XML. So you see all the values have been overwritten. They start off with an X. There's that keychain, so you know when you get the thing back, or all the certificates back, what keychain to go to. It tells you the host, and then where that request file, where that host is. In this case, it's on the keychain, requests, and so on. Just like our folder structure is, we have out, it's in the keychain, requests, and the cert. That's pretty much it on that. Deuces.